Right, Sunday morning. I just got finally playing through that set of skis with the Trek sidewall, and I'm about to get into the Maple. The one thing about the Treks, I really love the way it is. The problem is, I think it's dulling the planer blades because when you work Treks like actual deck building, it pretty over time it dulls your chop saw blade or whatever blade you're using just because it's composite or whatever. So that's kind of a bummer if that's the case. So I'm gonna get into this Maple and see how that works. I might have to swap the blades around. But that being said, I got a piece of fan mail yesterday that I'm going to get into. And it's super cool because I like what he's talking about in terms of no regrets and the lone wolf. I think it's kindred spirits. I mean, that's what my channel is all about, is kind of relating to people who might be into what I'm up to, superficially, but then maybe getting the people to be like, holy shit, I can do that too. That's always been my shtick all along for fucking ever. It was like, look, you too can come do this, or you can do this. The whole original, the ski industry, or it still is somewhat like, only the best in the world can go to Alaska and ski in the mountains. Like that's the whole industry model in terms of media. And it still is to this day. Alaska's this hard to reach place, I guess, but it's 3 hours from Seattle. It's actually super easy to get here. And it's part of America. So I'm just going to read bits of this here, get the gist of it. I'm sure that I've shared this. I graduated from Northern Arizona University, class of 1976, moved up to Sheridan, Wyoming, and then on to Bozeman, Montana. I skied Bridger Bowl for 2 winters before starting my career and raising a family. As a family, we skied, and I continue to ski as much as possible. I've never been to Hawaii, never been to Europe, never had a snowmobile, never had a four-wheeler, etc. But I've skied just about everything out west, riding everything that could take me up the hill. When I couldn't get a ride, I would post-hole my way up. Never managed to kill myself or any of my ski buddies, and that's always good. That's generally good. They kind of aged out, but I continued on. Ski passes, ski coaching, professional guides, helicopters, and snowcats. No regrets. I got to ski lots of snow, lots of first turns, lots of POW, lots of everything. My friends nicknamed me Lone Wolf. It's kind of the feeling I get, like I am rolling as this lone wolf, so to speak, just because I make excuses about not being able to coordinate with people, juggling my ski time with my work and family time and all of that. But I'm hoping kind of to change it this summer. That's the thing about sled skiing, is you kind of have to go with people, and I want to go with people. Like, all these people know all these secret spots to go, and I'm going to go with them. Make some new friends, maybe. I would also like to share that I have watched the sport really change. Not really sad about it, but pretty intolerant of things. But I do make an effort to keep my mouth shut. Skis left in line to keep your place in the morning queue. That is the thing at Alyeska. I've mentioned it. I've showed it. People leave their skis like anywhere else in the world. That doesn't seem to fly. Loud, shitty music from backpacks, crazy, stupid lines with pushing and shoving, etc. FYI, lifties can play whatever they want, as loud as they want. I have great patience for those guys and gals. Also, I do not join things. I'm not a member of Teton Gravity. The Lone Wolf, yeah. I've lurked there for years, good ski and snow reports, and even know some of the original people, the Jones brothers and some of the old Jackson Hole guys. I knew all of the Ridge hippies from Bridger Bowl, but I was not one of them. A true lone wolf. I hope you enjoy these skis. You seem to enjoy whatever you happen to be skiing, and it does not seem to matter what you ski, but certain skis are better than others. The Stokeleys were a classic, and these Castle MX-88s are right there too. I cannot really remember, but I seem to remember I got these after a run of 3 pair of Stokely, and then Castle. Is it Castle or Kesley? Because I'll say Castle. Kesley came back into the U.S. I actually have a pair of Kesley DH from the Olympics that were held in Salt Lake City. We will see about some other skis, but with things going the way they are, I'm not really inclined to send any more for a bit. The other pair of we'll see what happens this year. I plan to slide around on a pair of Blizzard. This is so funny, ski names, as I get to this, as I say them out loud. There's like the English spelling, as you would say it, but then it's all Euro pronunciation. Blizzard, Quattro, carving skis, Fisher, Pros, Mountain 95, and I'm keeping my Kessel BMX 108s. The BMXs are total overkill for the little hills around here, but the man-made snow gets these push piles and snow cones, and I just rip through and round the piles. I roll them over and rail around at speed. No warning or problems yet. I have a few of the Michiganders ask me what is up with the fat skis. Can't you ski real skis? That's funny. I remember seeing all the fat skis here when fat skis first really came out in Alaska, and then going down to Whistler that same time frame, and everyone was still on skinny skis. It was kind of a weird thing because it caught on in Alaska first, I guess, which is odd because Alaska is usually behind the times on trends. But I guess as far as things to lead, you might as well lead the way in fat ski development. Oh wait, that's what we're doing here right now. Have a good ski season. Just my take. I totally get a kick out of the way you move around. Alyeska, keep up the good work. Always the best. Awesome. That warms my heart. I too tried to live with no regrets, and I've said before how, you know, I've hit phases in life and I really try to punctuate my efforts within the time frames I can do them in order to not have regrets, because I hate doing things half-assed, which it can be tough because as soon as I set my mind on something, I can't half-ass it. I'm just like, oh my God, I got to do it all the way. Like running, you know, I can get into any example. Like, anyway, time to make some. I got to play in these next pair of skis though. Let's do it.